Hello everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make a wheelbarrow where your wife can do a full load, or any of your kids, grandkids, whoever. You can load it up as much as you want and they won't ever tip it over. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to make it a double wheeled wheelbarrow, and it's real easy. Just went to the store and bought a 5/8 inch rod. And first thing we do is take off these nuts from the existing. Take these off. Okay, once you've got the nuts off, you can take this little bracket off. Should be able to slide the other slide this out, the old wheel. This old wheel was actually getting pretty rotten anyway. Now shot, but you don't need that anymore. You don't need that rod. And see, it's a 5/8 rod. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the new rod in. And you're going to put it clear through. So what you have to do is on these brackets, if you see, there's a little ear right here, a little ear that you have to just break off. So I'm just take pliers, I'm just going to bend that out. See if this works. Okay. They're pretty tough. So what I'm going to have to do is just take my grinder and just cut that little ear off, because you don't want that little ear. Okay, you'll be able to pop that right off. There you go. Pop that ear right off. Now you got to do it on this one. See if I can pop that off. Okay, get that little ear right off of there. Bend it a little bit. There we go. Now, little persuasion, and this rod should go right in there. Let me get my hammer. All right, here we go. Once you got your rod in there, time to put the wheel on. Now the wheel has a grease fitting right here, so this will go on the outside. But before you put the wheel on, the spacers come with it. Put a spacer on and see if the spacer is big enough to keep the wheel from hitting the edge of the wheelbarrow frame. And I'm looking here, and nope, it's hitting the frame. So I'm going to put another spacer on there. So 2 spacers. Then poke it out about 2 inches. Okay, let's see, 2 spacers. Once again, put the grease fitting on the outside. Put your wheel to go on. Poke it out about 2 inches. Then we're just going to cut this bolt off. Let me go over here so you can see better. I'm just going to cut this bolt off just about 2 inches. Alright, so the rod is now the right size. Okay, now that the rod's the right size, we want to we got to have a pin, something to keep the rod from going back and forth. So we've got to put a pin or something on there. And so what you have to do is I'm going to put one of these washers on here on both sides, and then I'm going to just drill a hole and then just drop a nail down in that hole. Now keep it. So here we go. Let's I'm going to mark where this hole's going to go. So it's probably be right about there. Okay. So to make it easy, take the wheel back off. And drill the hole. And this is hard sometimes. See how that? Look at it. Watch. Look at that drill bit. You just want to slip off when you're trying to. So get your grinder. Just grind the flat spot. Okay, grind the flat spot on there. Then you should be able to drill a hole. We'll see if that works. Almost. Still tough. Just I'm going to get some cutting fluid. I'm going to put a drop of cutting fluid in here. Make that cut a little better. Oh yeah. Okay, as soon as it quits cutting, drop another drop of cutting fluid on there. Look at that cut. As soon as it quits cutting, same thing, put another drop in there. Or two, now that it's getting deep. Just keep doing that. Now you do the same thing with the other side. Just put this wheel back on. Okay. I'm going to take my nail and I'm going to bend it. Bend it again. Then just put that nail in there and bend it again. There we go. Okay, that cannot come off. Here we go. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, once you got that, you drill the hole in the second side. Second side, put your wheel on, put your washer on. Once again, just take that nail and bend it with your hands. Just put a couple bends in it, like that. So it looks like that. Then you just set it in here. Then you'll bend it again. Okay, there you go. Now, let's see if it works. Now my kids, grandkids, wife, anybody can use this wheelbarrow and it won't tip over on them. I can fill it clear up. I've had 200 pounds of grain on here and my 10-year-old can do it. So there you go. You're going through a gate, you open the gate, you have a full wheelbarrow, open the gate, push your wheelbarrow through. It's not any wider than it was before. So it'll go through any gate that it would go through before. And so your axle just doesn't want to be wider than this. So if you look down there and you go, okay, I'm good. You can load that thing up, one hand. Carry a bucket, one hand. Whatever you want, you've got a wheelbarrow. And I get the tires that you don't have to fill up with air. They'll last forever. There we go.